a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a.
Hey, sweeties, welcome back to Our Way Podcast. I'm Shell,
And I'm Kayla.
and today we will be discussing how we feel about dating older. And this is Callie, you all. If you have not had an introduction, this is Callie. This is our fur baby. And he decided that he needed to partake today. Callie. Welcome. Callie is in the building. And we're going to talk about what our thoughts are of dating older men or younger men. And what my thoughts are of my children dating older men and younger men while my Callie is scratching his face. This is real life, y'all. We are lifing today. Kayla?
I do not and have not dated anybody younger than me. I mean, their brain cells don't function all the way until 25. So, won't be doing that. I have talked to people that were older than me considerably. I love it over there.
Really? What about it you like?
Their minds are fully developed.
Are they?
Still fools. Don't get me wrong.
We have some invasiveness.
Stop.
Some intruding.
Still fools, but stimulate of the mind. Stimulation of the mind
Okay.
is great.
Got it.
I do date people that are my age. Trash. I'm just saying. I don't like it. Younger, my age, it's just not gonna work for me right now in this season. So right now we're gonna go with the older and see what that's like. Cause I'm one step away from nicotine and females.
Don't find that funny, but okay, she does. Okay, listen. I grew up in a household where my stepfather was a lot older than my mom, and it ain't for me. That is not for me. I have dated someone that was 6 years older than me before. I found that relationship to be a little controlling. Didn't need a father, wasn't looking for one. And I'm married to someone that is 7 years younger than me. However, I wasn't looking for someone younger than me. I wasn't looking for someone older than me. It just happened that way. I go where love lies, and my husband just loved me in the way and accepted me in a way that worked for he and I. It's not no form of a sugar mama type of situation. Not at all. Not at all. He just loved me the way that I wanted to be loved. He accepted me the way I was. He didn't ask for much of me as far as change. We met each other where we were in life. It didn't work for others, but we didn't care that it didn't work for others because it was working for us. And we've been together for a very long time, and we've been married a really long time. So obviously it works. As far as my kids dating older, well, I'm gonna start with my daughter. dating an older man. If my daughter brings home a man that's my age, I'm definitely gonna ask him what's his malfunction. What is it? What's going on? And I know that some would say, well, you said love is love. Love is love. But I need to know that for myself. I need to see that relationship for myself. And I need to see how it works. Because what you not going to do is father her. That's taken care of. But if you are in this because this is who you fell in love with and she just happened to be a younger person than you, then okay, it is what it is. I'm still in the back of my head. I'm like, homie. But if you love him, you love him. If he loves you, he loves you. But I don't know. Yeah, like I said, my stepdad was considerably. He had something to say about this topic. He feeling some type of way about this age difference topic. But yeah, my stepdad was considerably older than my mom, and it wasn't something that I ever saw myself being in. And I've had my experience of someone being a little older than me, and I've had my experience with someone being a little younger than me. And what works for you works for you. But it does give me pause if you're dating a man 46 and you're 26. It does. I'm just not comfortable with that. But it's not about my comfortability. It's about your comfortability. But I definitely will have some major questions. I really want to know, why are you attracted to someone that's old enough to be your child? I mean, young enough to be your child. That's definitely what I would like to know. And do you make a habit of this? Are you that man that date younger girls? Were you that guy at 20 hanging out at the high school? I want to know that. I want to know, is this who you are as an individual? And if you are, what is it about you that you cannot date a woman your own age? Are you controlling? Are you this? Are you that? I want to know these things. And if he finds it hard to answer these questions, then you might want to rethink that idea. Because any man that's secure in himself should be able to answer any questions that I ask.
Well, there's not a particular man that I'm talking to right now.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm saying when the time comes, because you keep telling me that you're going to date an older guy, so it's coming.
But I've been talking to other older guys. You've never met any one of them.
I know, but at some point I possibly will. But I'm telling you, this is the steps that's going to happen once it comes.
Well, that's fine with me.
But it has to be fine with him too.
Listen, y'all. As I have told my mother just recently, as of 2 days ago, I am out in the streets. And that comes with let me not say that. That comes with my particular age bracket of who I am comfortable talking to. I'm having a great time. Mm-hmm. I really am. Mm-hmm. I'm having a great time. Mm-hmm. I have tried to date and talk to people my age and try to make that into a relationship where maybe something's going to work, and it just is not working for me right now. And I'm fine with that. So right now, unfortunately, I'm in a position that you don't prefer. Every mom, I'm sure, prefers their daughter to be in a relationship and, be happy, married, whatever. It's just not working for me right now. And I've come to terms to accept that. So I'll be outside.
I get this part. That you're adventurous and you're exploring and I get all of that. But something in my spirit tells me that you will bring home a man that's a good amount older than you.
It's a great possibility.
Yeah. So
I'm
that's
not saying it can't. It's a great possibility.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. Mm-hmm. I understand this part of your life. You're being free. You're living your bestest life, and I want that for you, Sleep. I really do. But I think that when you okay, someone has caught my eye. We're on the same wavelength. We're on the same pattern. I believe he's going to be at least 10 years older than you.
It's a great chance.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to ask these questions. And
but
he's uncomfortable with
it. 10 years, that's really not that bad, because what can you show me at 10? How to walk.
You're 10.
How to talk.
You're 10. He's 20. That's a great amount of difference.
I know, but
that's
when we're talking about 26 and 36,
That's still a great. At 36, he could have then had a whole wife and 5 kids.
He won't be talking to me.
I'm just saying. You're saying in the age difference and the maturity levels and things like that.
Kelly, you get on my nerve.
Callie, how about we say goodbye? Say bye. Okay. So there is a lot to be learned in a 10-year age gap.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, there's something to learn in every age gap, and I'm saying that because I am more than 5 years older than Dad. I am, and I get it, and I went through the same line of questioning with his mother that your soon-to-be mate or whatever will go through. I'm just saying that I hope that person can go through that questioning and I get clarity. And even if I don't get clarity, it's up to you to make that decision about who you're going to be with. I don't control any of that. I don't even try to control it. But I'm going to always try to look out for your best interests.
Yeah.
That's it, sweetie.
Well,
if Kendall brings home a woman 10 years older than him, oh, Jesus help me.
Let him have a sugar mama. Yeah, I don't know how I got to this place, but I'm just very free.
She's the freest person in our entire family.
Yeah, and I don't conform to normal standards.
Do not.
That's just not me.
Do not.
I do what I want to do. I always have. I do what makes sense to me.
She does.
So if that's dating somebody older, it ain't no big deal to me. If it's dating somebody younger, it ain't no big deal to me. I mean, it just is what it is.
Facts.
I'm not gonna say, oh my God, I love you so much, but I can't talk to you because you 10 years younger than me, or oh my God, I can't talk to you because you 10 years older. I'm not gonna do that. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'm like that in all aspects.
What about somebody 20 years older than you, or 30 years?
I wouldn't do 30
or 40 years.
No, 20 is probably my cutoff.
Or 40 years.
No, 20 years is a cutoff, I think.
You're 26 and he's 66.
No.
Hugh Hefner did it all the time.
No. No. I've always stuck in between 20 and less. I've never done over that. But also, I'm in a situation where people have to ask me how old I am. Because I look really young, and it's just what they say, not what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. I look really young, but I don't act really young. Mm-hmm. So they have to say, how old are you?
Mm-hmm. I do believe that the way you were raised, your maturity level, is a little more advanced than the average.
Yeah, like I don't know. When I hang out with people my own age, I kind of am the odd one out because I'm like, what are y'all even talking about? Like, when are we going to grow past this? You know? And I hate to be like that sometimes, because sometimes I do wish that I was, you know, with them and talked how they did and, you know, did things they did, but I'm just not. And that's okay. I'd rather go to dinner and drink and go home than to go to clubs. But that's just me. I mean, sometimes I want to go out, and I have those days where I do go out, but I don't gotta do it all the time.
But I can say the women in our family are more on the mature side.
Yeah, all of us.
All of us are. So I think you just followed in natural line. And you are the oldest of your generation.
By a lot.
So you really hung out more in my generation with my first cousins and things like that. So you kind of was more mature than the average. And I've never spoken to you in a way of a child. What one would perceive the way you would talk to a child. I've always spoken to you in a direct, and I guess what others call a adult way. I've always used.
Everybody did.
Right. Everyone did. Everyone spoke to you that way. No one spoke to you in baby talk or minimized words. We've always used the words we use in everyday life.
And nothing was really off limits, like, in conversation. everything that I saw, I mean, they did around adults. I mean, I don't know, but
You didn't do the adult things around you.
you did it. I have another family.
Oh, okay. I just want to make that clear. I didn't do.
I'm saying like smoking weed was not shielded from me. I saw it.
Okay, let's be clear where you got that from.
Drinking,
That was not on my side of the family.
yes, I have another side, and we'll talk about it on different episodes. I have 3 families. Okay,
She does.
I have 3 families. Okay, let's just put it out there today.
Okay.
I got 2 dads, and I have 1 mom,
Yes.
which equates to 3 families.
Yes.
Okay, and so I learned a lot from each family.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so she takes part for the good parts. That's the only thing that she's taking accountability for.
That is not true. If there was some bad parts for me to take accountable for, I'll take accountable.
No, I don't have anything specific. I'm just saying overall. She's taking accountable for the good parts. That makes me the good human. One of my dad's families is probably more on the negative side, and that's probably where I get my crazy ratchetness from, and I love that side of me. Don't mistake me. I love that side. I love all sides of me. I don't know which one I generate more in because I'm just real overall just different, you know, from all 3 sides. Actually, now that I said it out loud, I'm real different from your side of the family.
This is true.
To them, I'm probably real different from their side.
True.
And with the other side, I don't fit in at all.
True.
So I'm just my own
Well,
person.
Well, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say with our side, your personality, there's one person in mind that your personality really kind of go with. But
I'm more outward with mine.
Exactly.
Because unless you didn't tell me in private who you were talking to, I would have never thought.
Yes, exactly. So you're just more outward, but y'all personalities are, and they're born close. So their personalities are very much intertwined. With Dad, there is a person on that side of the family that your personality very much go towards. And then you have your biological dad, and there's people on that side of the family that your personality is aligned with. However, all of that combined into one, you become this unique individual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like all sides of me. I obviously, because I ain't changed in all these years, I've tweaked myself to, know when and where. But I mean, heck, even at work, they be like, "This girl's crazy. This girl just do and say what she wants," and I do. Because it's just me. It's just me. Can't nobody else be me.
Nope.
So
Sure can.
at the end of the day, just unique. I take all sides and make them, y'all, my sock is really bothering, and make me one. Okay? So it just is what it is. That's what it just comes down to. It just is what it is. And friendships, I try my best to choose good people. I think that my friends now, we are moving in vastly different directions, and that's fine. I saw it coming a long time ago, but it's just, here now, and that's fine with me. Not that we're not friends anymore, not that we dislike each other, we're just going different directions, and that's just it. I have a newer, because we're all friends, but I have a newer set of friends who I'm really vibing with right now. I feel like they're more on my wavelength at this time. I don't feel the smartest in the room, but I don't feel the dumbest either. I'm in the middle, which is how it's supposed to be, because there are people who are real successful in their careers who I can learn from and who can help me, but there's also people who chose different paths in life, still smart, just chose different paths, so maybe they learning something from me. And so I'm really vibing with them right now. My mom thinks that they're absolutely crazy. Not a negative way.
Well, no, I do think they're crazy. Not in a negative way. I think that I'm having a hard time wrapping my brain around, but I'm getting there. Me and Dad have had some conversations about it, and he's helping me see my way through it. I'm getting there. And the reason why it's a challenge for me is because they are an older group of people. And I'm thinking I wouldn't hang out with a 26-year-old.
But you have to take you out of it.
Exactly. So that's where Dad steps in.
Because
and helps me work through
not
it.
everybody is you.
Right. I agree. But I also have to take credit for raising a young lady.
I've been telling you this for weeks. I've been telling her this for weeks.
I have to take credit for raising a young lady that can move in a circle of intellectuals that are twice her age.
I've been telling you that for weeks.
I know, but I have to come to my own realizations like you have to come to your own realizations.
I think that you, when it comes to me in this season that we're in, I don't even know what the season is called.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you have to err on the side of I raised a great person. Not on the side of I would never do that. Because there's a lot of things you would never do.
This is true.
That
you do.
it's just normal for others.
Oh, okay. That's true too.
So you err on the side of I've just raised a great individual.
That's what I'm gonna work on. Well, that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
Dad is helping me do that.
Because I'm just bomb, y'all. And I'm not saying that in not a humbling way or really it's a joking way, but I'm just bomb. Okay? It's hard not to like me when you're a real genuine person. Okay? So I think that with this new friend group, some may see me as a little sister. Some may see me as just a great friend. The main person in this friend group, I think sometimes I'm like the little sister, but sometimes I'm like the daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she goes back and forth
Mm-hmm.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
But it works for our friendship.
Mm-hmm.
She knows I would never disrespect her. I don't think she would ever disrespect me. She gives me advice as she would sometimes her own children. She gives me advice as she would her own sister. But also, her and her sister are vastly apart in age. And so I think this is maybe why it works. And then the other people around us, I think that they're like, she just a dope person. Like, whether she's 26, no, for real, whether she's 26, 36, 46, 66, she's a dope person, you know? And so I think it just works. But I'm saying, I'm just great. I don't disrespect anybody. Nobody disrespects me. All of the friend group kind of works in the same field, you know, so I think
there's a commonality.
Yeah, I think we all kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Resonate with one another because of that. And like I tell my mom, when you work in the same field, you get each other a bit different because she don't know why sometimes I come home and drink every day. She don't know why I do that. But when I talk to them, they drinking too. In my field, I don't know not one single person that don't smoke or drink or do something to ease their mind after a long week or a long day due to the profession that we work in. I don't know not one single person.
Well, the thing about it is that I'm not unfamiliar with the field that you're in.
No, I know.
But drinking just isn't my thing. So
right.
That's more of why I don't get the drinking part, because it's not my thing. But I'm learning to remove myself from the equation and say, okay, I kind of can understand it. It's very stressful. You do go through a lot. No, you're not an alcoholic. No, you're not dependent upon alcohol. You just need something to relax and come down from the day. So I'm learning. You think that I'm not, but I am.
Well, that's the first time you said this to me.
No, it's not. It's just the first time you clearly heard it.
Mom,
I've said this.
you have, okay.
No, let's talk about it.
I don't think you ever said this to me before.
Okay, well, if I have never said this to you before, then I'm saying it to you now. I get it. I know that you're not an alcoholic. I actually...
Well, I wasn't talking about the alcoholic part.
Well,
I was just saying...
Let me finish my statement, sweetie.
Y'all,
Nobody's saying that you are. don't think that. I understand that sometimes you just may need a drink to relax from the day that you've had. Okay.
Well, I don't know what the near future is going to hold for me. I don't know. I'm real in limbo right now. If only y'all knew. I'm in real limbo right now.
But we do know it's going to be an older gentleman, 10 years at least.
Probably.
Until the Lord shows up and shows out.
I don't know what she means by that. I don't think I want to know.
She going to be somebody 10 years younger than her and be like, girl, come here. It's me and you. Me and you, baby.
We'll see. But right now, just know that y'all's cyber friend, niece, cousin,
Sweetie.
sister, sweetie, whatever y'all consider me to be, is having a great time outside. Okay?
Living her bestest life.
And this has been a great birthday month. Let me just tell you. Fantastic. I have really lived it up. Okay? So, we're just going to keep living like that until something changes. And that's just gonna be it.
Gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's going to be me at home with my child through the week and me outside by myself on the weekend.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be, people. And I have come to the realization that she's going to date older men. And we'll deal with it when she brings one home.
Yeah. And I'm going to continue to show her videos from when I'm outside.
I don't want to see those.
I mean, we be having. I just be wanting her to see that I really be having a time.
I already know.
Because she don't see me in that light, y'all. She only sees me in the daughter light, the more stressful light. Because I'm working, I call her at work, and I just be ready to just go to the nicotine. And that's terrible. Real terrible. So, I be wanting her to see, well, my daughter really do have fun. She really can laugh.
I know this already. I know that you have fun with your groups.
A time.
Yeah, I know this. I don't need to see the videos, though, because sometimes the videos are extreme, y'all. Sometimes the videos... No, they are. It's not a way that you want to see your daughter. Yes, they are. They are a bit much.
I just be twerking a little bit.
Not a little bit. I'll pass.
Anyway,
Y'all,
yeah, I'm hot.
She
Anyway,
is cutting up. Y'all, she is cutting up over here. So with that being said, let us know how you feel about dating older men, younger men. If you date older women, younger women, if you're same sex, and you let us know. Let us know how this all working for you. I really would like mothers' perspectives. I like everybody's perspectives, but I really would like to know how mothers are handling this situation. Because as you can see, I'm not doing my best, but I'm working on it. It's a conscious effort that I'm doing right now. So let us know how it's working out for you all. Don't forget to click like, click share, and comment. Let us know what's going on. TikToks.
yes, our TikToks will be listed. So make sure that y'all go watch. I have started to post more personal videos on there, just so y'all could see a overall view, you know. So yeah, our TikToks are posted, and when you see us, don't forget to say,
Hey girl, hey.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva. I'm a